episode of Hank and Walker. Welcome.
Welcome. So, Hank and I are officially almost 1 year on team. I am 1 year on February the 4th, and today is January 28th. So
2018.
2018.
We made it.
We made it. We survived. Barely.
Intact, mostly.
Mostly. So we still unfortunately still have these. Hank, do you feel comfortable talking about that? 'Cause
Yeah, we both still got our man boobs.
our moves. I don't have an end date to them yet because I don't know like what insurance would work out for it. So, but
But you will soon, right?
no.
Soon-ish.
No. 'Cause
Within the next 5 years.
Well, within the next 5 years.
I would call that.
But
soon.
the next year, no. As if it's dependent on if I continue with this job, because the job's insurance is Anthem, and that's what I already have through my parents, and they give you a hard time for top surgery.
Yeah, insurance sucks.
Yeah.
I luckily have a date set for May 17th for my top surgery, which I'm really nervous about, but also really excited.
I'll bring the soup.
Thank you.
Just don't spill it.
Oh God.
Oh God. Hot soup on my scars.
That'd be
Sounds hot.
Oh, just bring straws.
Just bring straws.
Yeah.
Bring you lots
Really
of
long
straws.
because I won't be able to move.
I'll bring you silly
Hold
straws.
Yeah.
And be some good enrichment while recovering. But yeah. So Hank, how do you feel as far as when we started?
I feel great.
A year ago.
I had a really tough year. I didn't realize how much testosterone would affect my anxiety. So I had a whole year of trying to wrangle this new thing that I haven't experienced before, which is just like crippling social anxiety. But I do feel a lot better now, and I've had a year of growth and a year of practice. So it feels like in the last 2 months I'm like finally feeling
Normal.
normal.
Yeah.
Good mentally. What about you?
I feel like I try to make up for everything all at once when I started, which is something that I have a habit of doing where I'll go through periods and I won't do really much of anything because I'll be vegetative. And when I first moved here, it was just so hard, and I was very vegetative trying to cope with a negative work environment and not knowing anybody. So yeah, it was my rebound from a very long time being low and a vegetable. So I feel like I tried way too hard in the beginning to make up for lost time and to, feel like kind of just feel myself for the first time. So but yeah, I feel a lot better. I feel like my growth was definitely stunted. Like, it feels like I've kind of just been waiting to live, but never feeling it.
Like waiting to start.
Waiting to start life and start feeling like an adult and feeling like a person. I really don't feel like I felt like a person because I didn't see myself, and I didn't feel seen when I went into public spaces. It was always so overwhelming and anxiety riddling, and
Like you
it's
were wearing a
hard to
mask you couldn't
exist.
take off or something.
Yeah, like I was always avoidant of mirrors, and I still struggle with that a little bit, but not anything in comparison to what it used to be like. The struggle now with it is from not feeling confident. I still see like feminine stuff, features, but yeah, in comparison, like I feel like I have a future now, and I feel like I'm finally an adult, mostly.
That's awesome.
And like I can look in the mirror, like, and feel good about myself. I mean, there's still a stretch ahead, but at least I'm going in the right direction now. It felt like before there was like no direction, and now at least or there was like unsure direction. I didn't really see a future because life was just so hard. And then it feels like now at least I have a picture of myself in my head that I'm actually going to achieve. Whereas before it's like I didn't really see myself growing to be like an old woman. That sounds weird now.
Yeah.
Saying I'm just like no. Yeah,
it's not
just like no future.
Now you can grow up to be an old man.
Right? I'm already there, man. Everything hurts.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Well, do you feel like you will change a lot more physically because you were on like a lower dose? Like
I'm not on that low of a dose.
You were when you first started.
Oh yeah, for the first like 2 months, yeah, I was at 0.25, and then I went to 0.5, and now I'm at 0.75, and that's a good match. Yeah, I feel like my changes are kind of like steady, which is good. Most thing has been like leg hair. So much leg hair now.
Yeah.
My leg hair. I don't know if it can be seen.
It's so blonde.
It's very blonde.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, for me, it's just like creeping up my legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize that there was going to be this much hair. Like, I knew that was part of it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
For the forest.
The forest.
Yeah. Actually, sometimes trim my legs because I'm like, okay, this is too much.
This is too much. Just take like a buzzer.
Yeah. Especially because the rest of my body is so like naked with hair.
Yeah.
Like my arms are just.
You feel like what's the guy on Chronicles of Narnia? The goat, half goat man.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like
Mr. Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus. Just have like hair pants. Like if I were to walk naked in public, hair pants.
Hair pants. I don't need to wear pants because my body grows pants.
Your body grows pants for you. That's cool.
Yeah.
It's like a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I feel like, Hank, you've changed more than I have.
I don't know.
But
how do you measure that?
I don't know. Just like looking at our pictures, you're really broadening out a lot.
Yeah, I've been eating a lot of beef.
But I was gonna say, you also exercise more than me, eat more than me. So I'm still stunting myself by like not exercising, but I still get really bad anxiety at exercising, and I work and do stuff.
You sit down and work.
I sit down.
And I have to be exercising at my job.
Because like when I was working at like Target for that like period, like I got in better shape because I was like unloading the truck and stuff like that. So yeah.
Do you think that if you get another job, it would be better if you had a physical one to kind of like force you to do it? Because you do work really hard in all of your jobs.
I know, it's why I need to stop doing that because it makes them more stressful than they should be.
Yeah, but if you worked at a place where you had to be physical,
then I would. Yeah.
A little secret trick.
Mm.
That's the trick that I figured out is you work somewhere that makes you work out so that you can get paid to stay in shape.
Right.
Because otherwise it's like really hard to, go to the gym or go on a run or something like that.
Yeah, I prefer doing my exercise at work because when I'm off work, I don't want to do things. I just want to like watch movies. Watch movies or like lay or sleep because sleep is really awesome. And that's another thing I notice with tea. You gotta rest. You gotta be careful. You gotta rest. Otherwise, things get really stressful if you're not resting. Because just like with the teenage boy, they like sleep like fucking 12 hours, I
noticed that when whenever I change my dose, I have to like go through this period of like sleepy time. Like for a whole week, I just want to sleep for like 10 hours
Yeah.
a night. And then after that, I like acclimate, and then I'm fine. And I can sleep like a normal amount.
I think that's like definitely an adaptation thing. Like when you're growing, you sleep a lot. And we're, you know, our body's getting an influx of hormones, putting us through another growth spurt.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny, like, you know, it's not, well, like in like 10 years, we'll probably be like, I didn't hit puberty till I was 22, or I was 21, almost 22, till I was like 21 years old.
Yeah.
I didn't hit puberty for so long, man.
I hit my second puberty when I was, how old am I?
I don't know.
20.
I think you were 27.
I'm
no.
27. Oh.
You were 26 when you started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's weird going through puberty when you're an adult, because you have to like go to work with all these other adults and
have these emotions that are not adult emotions.
Yeah, and the acne and the mood swings.
Fortunately, people are understanding of trans stuff where we live. I live in Vancouver, Washington. Hank lives in Portland, Oregon. So
yeah, I feel very fortunate to be here, and
our socials and our addresses are. Sorry. I was like, hey,
our
that's
social
kinda,
security.
Our social security card. I was like, I don't know how many people would see this, but it's really, we just gave away our cities.
Nobody's gonna find us.
Yeah, well, my city might change soon anyway, so.
I haven't lost my hair yet, but I do have like a square hairline instead of a round one. So it's starting. It's starting. Yeah.
I have bald. I've always had this spot though, but this is where I recede, and my dad has the same thing, so I don't think it's gonna be that bad, because his has basically stayed in the same spot. He's like in his 50s now, so.
My dad lost his hair when he was like, he started losing his hair in like college or something.
What a dweeb.
What a bing bong.
What a bing bong. Can't even keep his hair in.
Yeah.
What can he do?
He had this great comb over for a while.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. No.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Or you could also just, you know, be a spender and just get the hair treatment thingies that they do.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't have any, well, I don't have any facial hair that you can see, but I definitely have the prickly whiskers on my chin. And then on my, what is this called? The butt of my head.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frog's belly.
Frog's belly. So I get dark hair on my frog belly, and then I get light hair. Do you see it?
No. Well, you can't see mine either.
Yeah.
But
and then I
can
get light
feel
hair on my
Oh, you get hair on your cheeks?
Yeah.
Oh, I
They're
don't.
just small.
It's just small.
It's just peachy.
Small. I fit into my shirts better now. And,
Sorry, I'm just trying to make it all about me.
talk about me and my changes.
Talk about my changes. Nah, I just forgot what I was talking about.
We both were like very, very small, very thin when we both started. And I think we both broadened.
Yeah, we've brought in a little bit. I'm still pretty lanky, but
I mean, we're both like ectomorphs. We're both twinks.
Oh. I was like, what's an ectomorph? Oh, twink. Okay, I know what a twink is.
Yeah, we got that thin
frame.
Yeah.
But with me, I only weighed 120.
And you're like 5'8"?
Yeah, almost 5'9". So I started and I weighed 120. I wasn't doing very good eating wise. It wasn't a strong suit of mine. And Yeah, so I now I range between 135 and 140. Now that I'm back in an office job, I'm like starting to dip back down closer to 130. So, but yeah, it's still a lot better than when I started. I was underweight. Right on the line, technically for girls, for that height, that's like right on the line of underweight and normal weight. But for guys, it's underweight. So. Plus, like for me, like in how I was treating my body, it wasn't like a natural thing. It was because I was depleting my body of nutrients and stuff. It wasn't like a healthy thin. It was an unhealthy thin.
But now you're getting better at eating.
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, still work on it. Still have bad
now
spells.
You eat meat.
I don't tell people that. I do like once or twice a week. Because I get really bad cravings for it. That's another thing with tea. Beforehand, I didn't have cravings for meat or really food in general. And then tea brought my appetite, and then cravings for meat came. And I still try to like do it only like once or twice a week, because I don't feel like doing it every day is healthy in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I don't like to eat red meat every day.
Yeah,
I think that's.
Because tea's already going to be bad for our heart.
Yeah.
I already have a bad heart.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. What else changes? Voices. This is what we sound like now.
This is what we sound like now. Voices. I know somebody who will like fight you night and day about how your Adam's apple doesn't grow. But
like, yeah, I can see it.
Mine has definitely become more prominent. So frog.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it grows or if like your vocal cords thicken.
So it makes
pushes it out
push
a little
out.
bit. I don't know. I don't really have one, but I don't really care too much about that. So.
I do. I mean, I kind of had like, because my throat moves a lot when I talk, and
You're getting all these notifications.
I know.
Wow, 70 people viewed your.
I know. It's so funny.
You have a lot of friends.
So many people viewed my Instagram video. Yeah. So I feel life is just easier. It's just stupid to like think that being trans is a bad thing.
Who said that?
I felt that.
Who would say a thing like that?
That I would. I used to think it was like not real because I was like just puppeting what other people told me.
Yeah, well, we were raised religious.
We were raised very religious.
Pounded that ideal.
And there are things that people like would do, and now I realize, wow, that was really shitty of them. Like, holy shit. Like, my sister, I came out to her on my 21st, and I told her, and immediately that day she puts a picture of me on Instagram and says, oh, my little sister. I'm like, I just fucking told you I didn't feel like a girl, and I didn't think I could continue living like this way. And then she was like, immediately, and she also doesn't correct people if they misgender me in public, because she gets embarrassed about it.
Well, I'm glad you are surrounded by people who support you here.
Yeah, like, I definitely had to get far away from my family, because while they weren't actively against it, when I brought it up, they would be like, they'd get grossed out.
Yeah, I think it's really hard for families, especially those who don't understand,
what it feels like.
LGBT issues.
Yeah, and it's like really unfortunate. A lot of people don't get it because it's been pushed down and shoved to the side, and we're just getting louder and angrier. Like, and now people are like people that are like queer. They talk about it all the time. It's like, yeah, because they want to be visible. Because it's hard to go your entire life not being able to talk about something, and then you get an opportunity to be an advocate for your community. Like, hell yeah. Just like people that get religious and they like always are talking about their like religious stuff to you. It's something they're proud of, and it's something that they advocate for. And trans rights are definitely right now, they need a lot of love and a lot of visibility because people are still losing their lives over it way too frequently. Like the average lifespan of a trans woman of color is like only 35 years old.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
I really enjoy being part of all the marches in Portland and screaming for all of my queer friends.
So it's harder to scream now when your voice is lower too. Before I was able to scream. How long did I scream for, Hank?
Oh, it was like hours.
It was
In the
hours.
streets.
I lost my voice completely because I screamed for so long. Because I had a lot of feelings, and I didn't realize until I started screaming how good it felt to scream, and I screamed for like 3 or 4 hours.
That was a good march.
It was a good march. It was a really good memory to have with Hank Man.
Even though call me Hankman?
Yeah, Hank Man.
Hank Man.
Yeah,
Soccer Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. Till people fucking blew up the spot too, though. People got really out of hand.
Yeah, that happens when there's a bunch of people around.
Yeah.
One spot.
This guy threw sand in my face.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was like throwing them at the cops in like Riker, but I was between him and them. He was like really far from them, and he fucking threw sand, and it literally just hit me right in the face. So I was like, "Thanks, bro. Way to be a dick." Like really. Yeah. People have a lot of anger in their lives, so.
That's true. But we just gotta keep on loving.
Keep on loving. And like with me, I just want to scream in the air. I don't want to scream in somebody's fucking face.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a dick towards people. I'm mostly a good person.
You are a good person.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Hank and I. 1 year on tea.
Do. Till next time.
Till next time, it's probably gonna be another year or half a year.
Bye. Bye.